Imagine waking up tomorrow and the price of oil has doubled overnight.
Your grocery bill spikes. Shipping costs explode. Stock markets begin to freefall. And at the center of it all, one country, Iran. Today we're asking a question that nobody wants to answer out loud. Is Iran the biggest threat to the global economy right now? Let's find out. To understand why Iran matters, you need to understand where it sits.
Iran borders the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical choke points on the entire planet.
Every single day, approximately 20% of the world's oil supply passes through that narrow strip of water.
Iran has threatened, more than once, to close it.
And if that ever happened, oil prices would skyrocket within hours. Fuel, food, manufacturing, transportation, everything collapses.
Just the geography alone makes Iran one of the most economically dangerous countries on Earth.
Iran holds the fourth largest proven oil reserves in the world. For decades, Iranian oil kept global supply stable and prices manageable. Then came the sanctions. As Iran pushed forward with its nuclear program, the West cut Iranian oil off from global markets. Iran's economy contracted. Its currency collapsed. But here's the twist. Removing Iranian oil from global supply pushed prices up for everyone else. Sanctioning Iran has a cost too. And now Iran is selling oil through backdoor channels, mostly to China, quietly reshaping global energy trade in ways that are difficult to track and harder to control. You cannot talk about Iran's economic threat without addressing the nuclear question. Iran has been enriching uranium for years. Most of the world believes it is closer than ever to building a nuclear weapon. Why does this matter economically? Because a nuclear-armed Iran would trigger an arms race in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, all would follow. Multiple nuclear powers in the world's most volatile region permanently raises the global risk premium. Investors pull back. Defense spending surges. Growth slows. And any military strike on Iran, from Israel or the United States, would immediately threaten oil shipping lanes and send shockwaves through every economy on the planet. The nuclear question is not just a security issue. It is an economic time bomb. Iran doesn't threaten the global economy alone. Does it through proxies. Iran backs the Houthis in Yemen, who have attacked commercial ships passing through the Red Sea, another critical artery of global trade carrying billions in goods every single day. When those attacks forced major shipping companies to reroute around southern Africa, shipping costs surged, delivery times increased, and insurance premiums exploded. That is a global supply chain disruption, triggered by a group funded and armed by Tehran. Iran doesn't need to fire a single missile itself to cause enormous economic damage. In fairness, is Iran really the biggest threat? There are serious arguments on the other side. China's economic slowdown poses a more direct threat to global growth. America's own debt crisis is a systemic risk that dwarfs Iranian influence. Climate change and supply chain fragility are longer-term dangers that cut deeper. So the honest answer is, Iran may not be the single biggest threat, but it is the most combustible. It is the spark in a room full of gasoline. Other threats are slow-moving. Iran can trigger a sudden, unpredictable global crisis with no warning and no easy solution. Iran sits at the intersection of energy, nuclear weapons, regional conflict, and great power rivalry in a way no other country does right now. The Strait of Hormuz remains vulnerable. Its proxy forces continue operating. Its partnerships with Russia and China are deepening. And negotiations are going nowhere. Is Iran the biggest threat to the global economy? Maybe not. But is it the most dangerous wild card on the board? Almost certainly. Stay informed, because in today's world, geopolitics and economics are the same conversation.